For General Hospital fans, a familiar face returning to Los Angeles is enough to get the rumor mill working overtime. And when that familiar face belongs to Kirsten Storms, the questions become impossible to ignore. The actress, beloved by viewers for her long-running portrayal of Maxie Jones, has once again sparked curiosity about what could be next for her character. With Storms back in Los Angeles, fans are naturally wondering whether this could also mean Maxie is preparing to make her presence felt in Port Charles again. Nothing gets soap fans talking quite like a possible comeback. Storms has played Maxie through countless transformations, from a troubled young woman into a devoted mother, friend, and one of Port Charles's most recognizable personalities. Over the years, Maxie has experienced romances, heartbreak, family drama, career challenges, and more than her share of unexpected surprises. That's precisely why even the possibility of seeing her again creates excitement. Maxie's absence leaves a noticeable gap in the canvas. She isn't simply another character who can disappear without affecting the larger story. Her connections stretch across multiple families and generations, giving writers plenty of opportunities whenever they decide to bring her back into the action. And that's where Storm's return to LA becomes interesting. Fans know that television production can be unpredictable. Actors may travel for personal reasons, professional commitments, or simply because Los Angeles remains an important part of the entertainment industry. So a return to the city doesn't automatically confirm that an actor is filming new episodes. But soap fans are trained to look for clues. Could Storms be preparing for a return to the General Hospital set? Could Maxie be coming back to Port Charles just as several major storylines are reaching critical points? If that happens, there is no shortage of characters waiting for her. Maxie's family connections alone could immediately place her at the center of emotional storylines. Her children, friendships, and history with the residents of Port Charles give the writers a huge canvas to work with. Imagine Maxie walking back into town and discovering how much has changed. Port Charles is rarely the same place someone left behind. Relationships have shifted. Old alliances have broken apart. New rivalries have emerged. Secrets that once seemed safely buried may now be threatening to surface. Maxie returning to that environment could create instant drama without requiring an elaborate explanation. And then there is the question every longtime fan will want answered: what would Maxie want now? The character has grown enormously over the years. The Maxie of today is not the impulsive young woman viewers first met. She has become someone who understands the consequences of her choices and cares deeply about protecting the people she loves. That maturity could make a comeback especially compelling. Instead of simply returning to repeat old storylines, Maxie could arrive with an entirely new perspective. She could challenge people who have changed while she was away. She could become involved in a mystery. She could reconnect with old friends. Or she could unexpectedly find herself caught between two sides of a Port Charles conflict. That's the beauty of a soap comeback, the possibilities are almost endless. For now, fans should separate confirmed information from speculation. Being back in Los Angeles does not, by itself, prove that Storms is filming new General Hospital scenes. Until an official announcement arrives, the idea of Maxie's return remains a tantalizing possibility rather than a certainty. Still, the excitement is understandable. Kirsten Storms has spent years building Maxie into a character with a unique place in General Hospital history. Her return would not simply give viewers a familiar face. It could restore an important connection between several corners of Port Charles and create new story opportunities at exactly the right time. So the question isn't just whether Kirsten Storms is back in LA. The bigger question is whether Maxie Jones could be getting ready to come home. And if she is, Port Charles better prepare itself, because Maxie has never been the kind of person who returns quietly. Kirsten Storms being back in Los Angeles has General Hospital fans asking one very exciting question: could Maxie Jones be heading back to Port Charles? Storms has played Maxie for years, turning the character into one of the most recognizable personalities on the show. Maxie has grown from a complicated young woman into a devoted mother, friend, and fierce protector of the people she loves. Because of that history, even the possibility of her return is enough to create plenty of excitement. Of course, being back in Los Angeles does not automatically confirm that Storms is filming new General Hospital episodes. Actors travel for many reasons, and fans know better than anyone how quickly speculation can turn into rumors. Still, the timing has viewers paying attention. Port Charles has changed dramatically, and Maxie would have plenty to deal with if she walked back into town. Her family connections and long list of friendships could immediately place her in the middle of several emotional storylines. Imagine Maxie returning and discovering that the people she once trusted have changed.